Hello yogis, and welcome along to today's practice. Good morning, I should say. This is a morning flow designed to get you out, get you energized and moving out into your day, something that you can do super quick in the morning. So when you're ready, meet me in a seat. We're going to sit on our feet, or if you want to sit in another cross-legged position, and just take your hands to your thighs up towards your hips and just pressing down, just getting a bit of blood flow into the legs, just a bit of sensation into the physical body, a bit of self-massage in the morning. Good. And then take the hands up and bring them into a prayer in front of your heart space and just close down your eyes. Take a few deep breaths into the belly, so filling all the way up, feeling the diaphragm expand, the lungs take in the full capacity of breath, and then an exhale out of the mouth. Just acknowledging how you feel as you breathe deeply, how you've shown up this morning. Perhaps you had a rough night's sleep, perhaps you slept amazingly. Just being with what is and knowing that you have the capacity to shift that as you move through your practice. Big breath in together, big breath out. We inhale for Om. Bowing in. And just bringing the backs of your hands together as you blink your eyes open, and just a little bit of a wrist circle. It's nice to get a bit of blood flow and activation through the wrists first thing in the morning, and then change the direction. I'm getting some nice little cracks. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, just coming on over to all fours. If you've got a block or anything else, just slide it out of the way. Meeting yourself on all fours, and we'll start with a few gentle cat-cows. So in your own time, lower the belly, chest lifts as you inhale, and as we exhale, press the earth away and round. I'm just going to move through these two movements, awakening the spine, breath in, and exhale to press away. Just really checking in once again. Where do you feel tightness in the body? Where do you need a little more space? Where are you holding last night's sleep? Two more breaths. Inhale, feel the weight of your body as it pours down to the mat. Exhale, scoop and lift. One more. Inhale. Exhale, round it out. Good. Coming back through center. Tuck the toes under. Find more of a neutral pelvis. Can you draw the inner thighs together? Lift your pelvic floor and hug your navel in. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, hover your knees up off the mat. Keep the breath going as you inhale. Stay. Push the earth away. As you exhale, wrap your underarms back like you're holding two rolled up newspapers. Feel the core start to fire. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Nice. From here, can you straighten the legs? You'll come forward into this weird plank thing. Inhale. And then exhale, hover the knees. Whew. Inhale, come forward to this little planching shape. Exhale, hover the knees. Keep the belly lifted. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, up and back into downward facing dog. Whew. Start to pedal out through the feet. Shake the hips. Do whatever you need to do to feel good in this moment. Take a deep inhale and a full exhale. And then keeping your hands in downward dog, keep wrapping your underarms like you're holding those two rolled up newspapers. Go ahead and bring your feet together, heels together rather, toes out, so like Charlie Chaplin. Squeeze the inner thighs and then send your hips up towards the back of your mat. Whoa. Feel the stretch. Take a big breath into this. Can you push your hips up higher as you breathe out? Nice. Then float up onto the tops of the toes and change the direction. So now you have toes together, heels out. Whew. And then send the hips back. Now you can bend your knees a lot if your inner thighs are like, what the heck just happened? We're just waking up the inner and outer hip. So I want you to squeeze the inner line of your big toe together and push the feet out as you send the hips up and back. Oh, it's a deep stretch. Inhale. Good. Exhale, waking up the back of the body. Beautiful. Bring your feet back now into downward facing dog and try and emulate that same feeling. So can you push in and out simultaneously and feel the pelvic floor and the inner thighs lift? Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Beautiful. Bring the gaze forward, walk heel then toe to the top of the mat. Slowly, slowly, slowly lifting the belly, engaging the core as you go. Take a halfway lift, lengthen out. As you exhale, fold forward, soft knees for this one. Bring the hands together rather, arms up overhead, interlace the hands, let the head fold, and just take a full inhale here. Soften your heart as you exhale, feel the shoulders melt open. One more big inhale here. And an exhale. Go ahead, release the hands down to the mat. Take a halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale to fold. Good. Press into the feet, round the spine to stand, unfoiling all the way up. Arms come up overhead, hands to prayer. Inhale at the top. As you exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Good, we'll start to add a bit more dynamic movement here. So as you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, soft knees folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep the right foot where it is. Step the left leg back. Come into Anjaneyasana. Left knee down, toes untucked. Arms reach to the sky. Push the shin bone down. Feel the right heel pull back so that your pubic bone's lifting forward and up and you're really opening through the front of the left hip. Reach the arms up as you inhale, twist open to the right as you exhale. Stay in the twist, reach the arms up as you inhale, twist a little deeper as you exhale. One more, rinsing out through the belly, beautiful thing, first thing in the morning, exhale. Good, come back through center, sweep the arms up, breath in. As you exhale, hands come down to the mat, back left toes tuck without scraping, step back into plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or maybe a baby cobra to begin with. And then as you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Once again, heel toe, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Feel the belly draw in. Halfway lift is the breath in. Exhale to fold. Press into the feet, arms to the sky. Reach up, rise. Exhale, straight away, fold it back down. Beautiful work. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Fold as you exhale. This time, left leg step, right foot steps back, untuck the toes. Lift the arms to the sky. You're in Anjaneyasana. The back knee is pressing down, the shin is pressing into the earth so that you can scoop through the tailbone and lift your pubic bone forward and up. So I want you to feel this opening across the front of your right hip. Your left foot's firmly planted. Inhale. Exhale, we twist the arms open. Imagine the spine growing taller as you inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, spine grows taller. Exhale, twist deeper. Keep the left foot grounded. Inhale, back through center, arms reach up. Nice. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Back right toes tuck, step back into plank pose. You're still holding those newspapers under your arms. You can always drop to your knees if you need to back it off for a hot minute. Inhale. Good. Coming through your vinyasa, chaturanga or upward facing dog, or maybe a baby cobra. Downward dog is where we meet. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. Bend the knees, look forward as you inhale. This time a little jump or a step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold as you breathe out. Press into the feet, reach up, arms up. Inhale, greet the breath. Straight away we fold, back down. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold, left leg steps back, knee down once again. Inhale, arms up. Find the twist as you exhale. Good, reverse it. Right hand pushes into the pelvis, left arm reaches up and back. Good morning, front of your left hip. Good, come on in. Left hand down, right arm reaches up, tuck the back toes, sweep it into simple twist. Here we go, side plank, right leg steps back, right arm reaches up overhead, inhale. Plank pose as you exhale, coming down through your vinyasa into upward facing dog, all the way up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bend the knees, bring the gaze forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen out, fold. Press into the feet, arms to the sky. We're building heat in the body. Beautiful. Exhale, fold straight away. Halfway lift, lengthen it out. Fold. This time right leg back, knee down, toes untucked. Push that shin in so you feel the scoop. Take your twist as you breathe out. Exalt the shape. Right hand stabilizes the pelvis, so you're pushing forward, still feeling your left leg really active, stretching through the front of that right hip. Oh, good morning. Good, then coming down. Right hand down, left arm reaches to the sky, back right toes tuck, leg lifts. Side plank, here we go, just one breath, step it back. Left arm comes forward, plank pose. Take your version of your vinyasa, depending on how you're feeling this morning, up and back, downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale. Bend the knees, bring the gaze forward, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift, fold. This time bend the knees, chair pose. You can choose to have your toes together or your feet hip width distance apart. Set that booty back. Remember, arms can always come forward if your shoulders feel otherwise, arms up. Whew. Deep breath in. Sit a little lower as you breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Option here to add a little crow pose if that feels like your flavor this morning. Get the knees up high into the arms, toes together, feeling that inner and outer thigh activate. Otherwise, if that's not for you, working on the prep. So bringing the knees up high, stepping one foot, and then the other foot. You might take it straight back through a vinyasa, you might jump back, step back, wherever you're going. We're meeting in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in when you get there. Open your mouth as you breathe out. Ha. Right leg lifts to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot through. This time come up into warrior one. So the back foot, more or less, is on a 45-degree angle. Now, if you come up into this pose and your lower back and your sacrum goes, then just come into crescent lunge for me, yeah? Make good choices. Arms reach up, take the hands back, interlace the palms, open the chest, big breath in, fold forward as you breathe out, humble warrior, feel the chest open and expand, full inhale, full exhale. Good. As we inhale, we're going to pick up the back leg and come all the way up into crescent lunge. Arms reach up to the sky. Breath in. Same twist, this time with the back knee lifted as you exhale, open to the right. Beautiful work, yogis. Flip and reverse. Left arm reaches up. Push the front of the left hip forward. Stay stable in your pelvis. Beautiful work. Left hand down. Right arm reaches up. You guessed it, side plank, step it back. This time, right foot comes behind the left knee. We open and expand to the day. Good morning, world. Wild thing. Good, plank pose. Skip your vinyasa or take it. Last little bit of fire here in our flow. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Bend the knees, bring the gaze forward. Step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift. Fold it down, chair pose, sit your booty back, reach your arms up, inhale, sit a little lower, feel the inner thighs, keep lifting through the pit of your belly. One more, big breath in, full breath out, fold forward, second round of crow pose if that's your jam, otherwise hands are forward, knees up high into the tops of the arms. We're holding our imaginary newspapers as we come forward and flirt with the idea of lifting one toe and then the other toe. And then you might be thinking, I just want to step back into down dog, or you might want to take a vinyasa. Make good choices. Big breath in when you get to downward dog. Full breath out. We're keeping that fire going. Left leg lifts, inhale. Curl it in, knee to nose, flex the foot, place the heel, then toe down. Right foot presses, warrior one or crescent lunge if your lower back is not happy. Try not to flare through the belly. So we have a tendency to be like, bleh, here's my breakfast. Yeah, I want you to think pubic bone forward and up. Belly is rock hard and engaged, yeah? Ribs are drawing in. Not hard that you can't breathe, yeah? There's a difference. Inner hard. That's a weird thing to say. Lift the pelvic floor. Feel the inner thighs hug in so that our deep core muscles switch on. Beautiful. Take the hands back behind you. Interlace the palms. Lift the chest. Then fold. Humble warrior. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Do we coordinate? Sweep the arms up. Back heel lifts, crescent lunge is the breath in. Take your twist as you breathe out. Flip and reverse it. Big inhale, push the front of the right hip forward. Get that stretch. Nice. Right hand down, left arm up. Simple twist comes into side plank, comes into wild thing. Left toes down, push the hips high. We've done a lot of opening through the front of the hip. Expand the heart, get the energy up. Beautiful. And then take your vinyasa of choice Downward facing dog is where we all shall meet. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Float the knees down to your mat. Untuck your toes. Come up to sit, or to sit on your shins. With your toes untucked, I want you to imagine that you're pushing your shin bones down. Now, your anatomy probably won't allow that to happen physically, but feel that sensation as you push the shin bones down, your pubic bones lifting forward and up. Hands to your hips, wrap the elbows back, push the hips forward. We come back into a variation of camel. Now notice if you're crunching into the lower back, think up with your chest. If it feels okay, you might reach back for your heels and drop your head back and come into the full shape. Or you might just be staying here the whole time. I want you to lift up through the inner belly. The inner thighs are lifting, the chest lifts into the sky. We breathe for 3, for 2, and then any way that you like, or any variation that you're in rather, come out, head is the last to lift. Come and sit back down exactly where we started, palms facing up. Close down your eyes. And just feel the lifted energy. Feel the energy that's moving up into your heart, the blood that's pumping through your body. And in this moment, you might choose to move into a meditation. You might choose to do a little child's pose and then have a nice long shavasana. Or you might just stay here with me for a few more breaths and feel. We take this energy that we've created with us as we move out into the rest of our day. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. We'll come to child's pose just for a moment. Toes together, knees out wide, arms reaching forward. Let the head settle. Let the spine settle, and feel how now you can ground the energy. So we're moving into our day with a lifted but grounded energy. A full breath in together and a full breath out. Lift the gaze up, come on back to seat, hands to prayer, eyes stay closed. Now we've lengthened the spine. The energy's been lifted, it's been grounded, and we come back to the heart. And setting an intention for your day, something to carry with you as you move from the mat out into the real world, which is where the real practice begins. A full breath in and a full breath out. Bowing to yourself, to your practice, and we say, Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yogis, for joining me, and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the mat soon.